How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Oh, man. Been rushing. Had to hit up the gym. Had to help out the wife, run by the grocery store. It's just like one thing after another after another. I'm just like, gotta get to this stream, but I had to keep pushing things back. There we go. Got a key light on. Continent. Playtime 48 hours. So much salt after game of the year. Yeah, there's a lot of weird salty people. Let me but now you mention it. See say the title. I'm just gonna add fuel to the fire. Oh, okay. Let's go to camp first. I'm not even sure how my party's set up. All right, we are pretty cracked out. All right. Where do we go? Where do we go? I don't remember what to do. We gotta go to the flags. I rest to leave. Wait, how do I leave? How do I leave camp? Do I go to the fire? I go to the fire, right? Yeah, go to the fire. Go to sleep. Okay. As long as you can go underwater, it's right next to the end gate. Wait, how do we? I'm trying to remember. I gotta. Yeah, it's a pretty good comp. All right, right next to the end of the game. Is this it? That looks new. I think it's that thing. I don't recognize Candyland. Which one are you doing first? The Endless Tower boss or the new area? I want to do the new area. The new area is what I'm most interested in. I mean, Endless Tower sounds cool. But let's check out the new area first. Now if I need to tab out for something. Let's mute the sound. Cannot imagine malding over video game awards maximum unemployed vibes. Dude, there was some fucking dickhead on Twitter that was so upset. He was like, fucking shit game. For shit game I play. I'm like, bro, you need a new hobby. You need a new hobby, brother. He was like, I'm just not a sheep. Okay, my guy. Whatever you say. It's a little early in the day, but I got nothing else going on, so I'm taking a gummy.
The chroma here is very old. We're in one of the deepest layers of the canvas.
The update is just free, it just updates.
Last time I was here, I was with a small escape.
Gotta remember, isn't there like a... There we go. Oh, let me check controls too. Right mouse. What's dodge? What's dodge when we're in combat? Battle. Gradient attack right trigger, free aim left trigger. Dodge is still B. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Where are we?
Vaso mentioned this place, but he never showed it to me.
It was his private hideout when he wanted to escape.
Yeah. No sisters allowed.
Oh, my brush. Once every 2 years for the past 2 centuries. Ooh, fuck. Tall, muscly brush with a voice that could command armies. I wonder who he's talking about. Come on, buddy. Well, you think the indie studios spent all the profit they made off this game to win a game award to slap a trophy on a wall? Come on, think about how dumb that sounds.
Useful.
I feel very wee. Where are the other Eskies?
an advantage.
We're missing one. I remember, what's the button to initiate combat? Oh, let me find the last S gear. So there's 2 here, there's 2 there. This one. Fancy sigils in the boxes. Not sure. Launches us. We got there. What was that? Base attack moves to heavy. Heavy gives a shield to all. Damaged. Okay, so it makes him into like a tank.
Good stuff.
This guy looks like he'll fight. I bet he'll fight. Oh, I can't stun him. Okay, here we go.
Let's gamble.
Let's see.
Here we go. Stars judge you.
Cut him down. Maximum damage.
Each Barbara Papa stack, the next instance of damage dealt with a skill or attack is reduced to 1. Okay.
Witness the flame. Ah! Blade sharp.
We still got that buff. We did. He did. Every third hit of a skill deals double damage. 50% of damage taken is redirected to other allies if possible. We'll need where's the new one? So that has a ton of health and speed on it. Speed. Fit for speed. Okay. Charging burn, I could swap out. I kind of want to figure out what's going on with this SKA puzzle. Another lollipop guy. Bops. Damn, he got smoked.
Maximum damage.
Breaks last one more turn, but target can't be broken twice. Interesting. Looks like I'm supposed to interact with it. Oh, cool. Use it to shoot across. I like Loon, but I think CL has higher damage potential. CL also has, she can be a really good support character with like giving someone double damage. Oh, he's talking about this. I mean, I did hopscotch, right? What do they want me to do? I did the hopscotch. You hit 8 before 7? Are you sure? One, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Hey, I got a hat. I don't remember how wardrobe. That's where I go. Percent more damage. It's another hopscotch thing. There's a 9 here. What up, bitch?
Time to strike.
I keep hitting left stick to sprint. You look more like a boss.
Show me what you can do. Time to hit big. This will hurt.
Assuming a healing tent and falling below 50% health. Oh, it's like automatic. Some good new tents. The eyes follow you. See, if you've never played the game, this is probably a confusing presentation of it, because you're just like, what is all this shit? What is he doing? There's so much stuff on the screen.
Ready.
But like, this is like post-game God Party. So like it's gonna look cracked out. I mean, we don't really have healing skills. The only person that would really benefit from that. Always play twice but deal 50% less. When did I get that? I don't remember that. I get so much Lumina. Cheat engine. After I beat the game, I wanted to see like just how insane I could crank stuff. I just ramped all the stuff up. I mean, well, after you beat the game, like, why not, you know? At that point, it's like, I'm just seeing how far I can actually push something, you know?
Well, that will help.
So 7 is over here. I saw 2 earlier. Oh, you didn't miss this area. This was just added. This is all brand new. It was a free update. Metalum and Stedenhall. I don't think I'm using Metalum. What am I using? I'm using lithium, baby. Or could the rest be over this way? Wait, yeah, they could. 8.
Well, that will help.
Nine. Wait, no, that's not 9. That's 6.
Cut him down.
It's either 6 or it's 9. Where is 1? Any of y'all see 1 while we've been cruising? Oh, there it is. 1. Alright, 2 was 2. It's 7. There's 4. Where is 3? 3. 4. Where's 5? Once you go to the weapons to max, also cheat engine. So I wanted to figure out optimal setups. Well, part of it I wanted to test to see, like, mathematically what was the strongest weapon, and the only way to do that would be to max every weapon. Divinity, that trailer looks so good. super dark, super messed up. Exactly what I want out of Divinity as a franchise. Seven's here. I don't know if we've seen 5 at all, have we? So that's probably 9. And then we saw 7. That was back on the left-hand side. Then we saw 8 over there here as well. 8 was right there. Yep, there's 8. That is... Yeah, I don't think we've seen 5 at all. Where is my 5 hiding? Yeah, it's one of the downsides of console. You're limited in your capabilities. I mean, it seems unlikely, but maybe it's up.
Well, this looks familiar.
No, this is like a tree house.
We used to have a tree house in our garden. Not as nice as this one, though. Building is harder than painting.
Anyone know where 5's at? Does Divinity share anything in common with Divinity Original Sin? I mean, I would assume it's in the same, like, universe. Same gods and whatnot. Seven, 6, 8, 9. I know where they're all at. Would 5 be further back, like up the trail? Seems too far back. Five. All right, is the line usually indicative of a 6 or a 9? The line usually signifies the bottom, so I think it's the 9. That's 6. Seven was... Ooh, don't hit that. 7 was over this way. Oh, wait, I thought 7 was over this way, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like off to the side. Yeah, it was 7. Six sits on the line. You sure about that? Because looks like they're all still working. There were no lines, that might be why. Have you played this? Yeah. Like I said, this is like mega ultra late game. Like done everything in the game, ultra late game. This has all been played pretty extensively.
It wants cake.
But it's a door.
Doors deserve cake too.
hold. Which is fine. Rank D on turn start. Ranks reduce damage per 20% instead of increasing damage dealt. 24% increased damage. On rank up, resets on taking damage. That's kind of weird. Diablo 4 Paladin? Probably. One second, let me... Oh, you mentioned that though. Let me check something. Bum 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 bum. What's this at? I was just thinking about that. Let me see if I can find the email, because I got an email about Diablo. I was like, yeah, I still play. That reminded me of it. I had to be like, do you have codes for the thing? Actually, let me grab some socks. Yeah, in terms of stuff I'm immediately interested in, though, obviously I want to check out this DLC, which we are. I'm probably going to check out Paladin in Diablo. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, but I'm going to at least check it out. Because I'm a sucker for a new class in Diablo. Figuring out new legendaries and whatnot. So I might do a stream of that, but Diablo is usually like my bedtime chill game. Let me ask, hang on, what does Paul got for me? But yeah, also, I might check out the Pragmata demo. Assuming it's stuff I haven't done yet. And then Druid. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to. It's just, see, the thing, here's my thing. I like Diablo and I like Path. They're both, I think they are both cool games. I think they also both have separate, like, even though they are both action RPGs, I feel like they appeal to different gamers, at least in my mind. Like I said, Diablo, for me, Diablo is my bedtime game. I'm laying in bed, grinding out stuff, and, you know, riffs and whatnot, and I'm just doing that shit until I get sleepy, and then I fall asleep. And, you know, I'm fine with that. That's chill. It doesn't need to be super in depth. I just want to, you know, smash demons and then fall asleep. So that's what I look for out of Diablo. Now, if I'm like sitting at my PC and I'm like locked in and playing with friends and whatnot, I think Path is going to be more fun. But if I'm just trying to like chill the fuck out before I go to bed, I like that Diablo experience. Because like, while I'm fine, you know, I'll lay in bed and play Diablo until I fall asleep and then wake up the next day probably dead, and I don't care. I can't do that playing Path. Path, I feel like I need to be locked in while I'm playing Path. And maybe I've just never gotten far enough in Path to where I can put my brain on autopilot, but I can do that on Diablo. So yeah. The other thing is time. Like, I don't, like, you know, because I've played Diablo for so long, I know it better. So like, I could jump into the new Diablo season right now, and in under a week I could hit max level, I could start having builds going, I would know what the fuck I'm doing. Path, I could not do that in a week. If I have never pushed far enough into Path to even like hit max level, let alone, you know, play with that level of depth to where, like, every time I play Path, I gotta have a fucking a max roll guide up alongside me. You know, I don't for Diablo. Like I said, it's probably just I don't have the knowledge in Path. But I'm fine with that more casual, chill experience. That's usually what I'm looking for. That archetype of game. I also like Last Epoch. I think Last Epoch's pretty cool too. We need to find the cake. But yeah, if let's see what's got back to me. It's a lot of what we played, but they added a new part. There's more parts you could find, but largely what we paid. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably end up doing the Pragmata demo. And then obviously we have Neo coming as well. See, the problem though with Neo 3, bro, that demo is so close to launch. I'm probably going to be reviewing the game already. So I'm like, am I gonna have the time to even do the demo? Because, like, obviously I want to play more Neo, but I'm pretty sure I'll already be throwing down on the full game by that point. Yeah, and isn't it like right on? Like, hold up, let me actually check the dates. Neo 3 demo date. January 29th. Code Vein 2 release date. January 30th? Fuck. Bro, that's borderline. That's a fucking Neo just dragging its dick across fucking Code Vein. That's dirty. That's so dirty, bro. How are they gonna do them like that? Oh, your game's coming out? Yeah, we're gonna release a demo for our Better Souls like the day before. That's fucked up, dude. Oh my god. Get the cake by completing gestural jump in the ride line. Hold up. Hold up. We're gonna go find this little shit. Do the ride with every character and it gives you a costume for each, and the cake you do after the last one. They ran out of gas. Off the slide for the little guy. Not that line, but another one. I don't. Where's the other line at? Yeah, I'm surprised. I honestly, because like what I played was in such a good state. I expected there to be a demo like this month, but it's like right up on launch. Only some of y'all are bad. Invading lost points because they did not continue the story. I mean, I'm gonna play it. It's still Anime Souls, but wait, where's this line to get this cake at? I mean, a demo before launch is still a good idea. It lets people play it and go, is this something I like? So my guess is honestly they're probably they probably did it right before launch because they're trying to make that demo as polished as possible so the demo alone sells games.
Good stuff.
Because I mean, if you're, you know, if you were thinking about a game and you're like, you know, oh well, I've heard about the Neo game. It's always seemed like it's too much though. Like I mean, it might be cool, but you know, I don't know. I've never played it. I feel like it might be too much to get into. And then they're like, well, comes out soon. Here's a demo. You're like, all right, I'll check it out. And then you end up vibing with it. You're like, this comes out next week? All right, I'll get it. Whereas like if it's the opposite, you know, if it's the opposite, like for us, like I'm getting Neo 3 fucking regardless. They could put the demo out now. They could put the demo out a week before launch. It doesn't matter. I'm going to get the game. I'm excited for it. So like at that point, they're just giving the demo to us because we're super fans and we're like fucking crack addicts. I need more Neo. Give me the demo. I need more Neo. Like they already know I'm gonna play it no matter what. But they got to get those people that are on the fence. So I'm guessing that's why they're doing a demo so close to launch. The balloons. I'll pay. I'll pay. I'ma fuck this gestural up. Oh shit. Okay. Bro's built different. It just heals that. Does he just heal off a dark?
Show me what you can do.
Oh, I gotta hit his balloons. After shooting 10 times in the same turn, gain 2 AP, and following shots deal 200% more damage? Bro, that shit's made for Verso. Clambers over you and takes 1,000 chroma. I mean, I'll pay. I will gladly pay 1,000 chroma for that fucking crazy cracked out Picto he just dropped. That's one of the things I like so much about this game. Like, there's so much build possibility on the characters. I do not see it. Where's it at? Hit 4. I'll sacrifice critical burn.
You're outmatched. Time to end this.
Do me in.
SOS healing and longer break. Bill will 70 months. Thank you, sir. Some dedication.
Oh, man.
Poem. Yes, I do. How did it go?
There once was a nescue who swallowed the sea and burped out a cloud full of turtles and bees. He sings in the caves. He naps in the deep. He could rule the world, but he'd much rather sleep.
I wonder what I have on Une. What up, bitches?
Let's carve a path. Cut him down.
Get rid of the A-Deer boss battle? That's cool. It needed it.
Witness the flames.
Check it out. I don't know about that. I'd be replaying the whole game just for one boss battle. It seems kind of like a lot, you know?
What was that?
My artist of nemesis.
You ain't got enough. You can't learn anything. You need 10. A harder Simon?
Francois.
Harder?
Yes, not Francois.
Harder? Bruh?
Let's carve a path. Cut him down.
Simon already clapped cheeks. He don't need to be harder.
Finesse and grace.
Dead the hole.
Parry.
You can't beat it, man. Every fourth hit with a skill generates 1 sun and applies 5 foretell. 20% per sun. Sun skills are 1 less AP. That's kind of cool. Boss here is harder than normal Simon? No fucking way, dude. Simon is hard as fuck. We had to get a perfect setup to beat Simon. Damn, there was that one guy that was crying about the toy boat, but I kicked him off the ladder. Oh well.
Cut him down.
Powered healer. Oh wait, yeah, only one person has to level it up, right? And once one person levels it up, it's unlocked. Is that how it works again? You're going to hate how hard the new fights in the Endless Tower are. I mean, I might not do all of them. I don't think we went to the end of the Endless Tower before. Fuck your candy.
An advantage.
Yeah, I beat him prior to the Steadon Hall nerf too. I literally, it was like setting up a perfect one shot with CL and then doing billions of damage. Is this the one where I gotta help somebody skip the line? Mayel wants to ride. Loon wants to ride. Everyone like almost looks like they're about to puke. Oh, never mind. Loon has to excuse herself a little bit. Yell's just chilling. She's having a blast. Why is he crying? Oh, he's thinking about his kid. What's this way?
There's an alarming amount of sweets here.
What's wrong with that?
Perfect.
There was something behind the ride?
Let's have some fun.
I will, I'll go back. Let's get Loon in the fight for once.
This will hurt.
Nope. Never mind. She don't get to fight. Oh. Oh. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Odd. So who do I talk to? All right, let's go. Bro! What the fuck? Yo, what a dick.
Get ready.
Oh my god. What the fuck? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Enough of your games, fool.
Diary.
Oh my god.
Let's have some fun.
That's right. I had her doing the elemental trick setup. And then you were break damage.
Fight again. Under the blow of the pain. Time to fight again.
Converge. Let's push forward.
Of the pain. Time to fight to win. Fight again. Fight for the win.
Doors of chroma, open!
I've lived through worse. I've lived through worse. Let's carve a path. This will hurt.
No margin for error.
Elemental Genesis! Start each turn with 4 Barpapa stacks. Hold up. So even if you can't parry, you can just beat it out of him. What's the new thing? That Barappa stack thing was every 5th skill. What the fuck? Each turn with 4 Barpapa stacks. Every 5th hit with a skill deals 600% more damage. Yeah, put that shit on. I mean, the thing is, like I said, if you have never seen Expedition 33, this is just gonna seem super confusing because you're like, what the fuck is going on? He's in Candyland and this lady's floating and they're all really dirty and there's a ton of shit happening on the screen. I don't know what the fuck is happening. But like, you know, it's like, imagine watching Final Fantasy VII at the very end of the game. It's the same thing. There's like so much shit going on and stuff that's being summoned. And you just, you know, there's like for a while you might have like 5 or 10, you know. I have, this is a modded save at that, so it's like I have all of the skills on, everything is maxed out, you know. So if you're coming in and you've never seen the game before, you're like, whoa, what the fuck? It's like, imagine never seeing Elden Ring and then all of a sudden you're watching somebody do like a no-hit speed run on fucking Promised Consort. It would just be like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Only
have we
heard
here?
people glaze the title. I mean, it's pretty glaze-worthy. So here's what is this? Heavy one shield. Yeah. Oh, didn't we have Escario already? Here's the thing with Expedition 33. One, even though it's turn-based, it like redefines what turn-based can be. It's like you're never just like pressing your buttons and setting down the controller. You're hitting the QTEs, or you're going for an attack, or you're trying to set stuff up. Like I said, like a typical turn-based game would just be like I pick my thingy and then I end my turn. Instead, I'm gonna let me do a full walkthrough of Verso and what I'm doing here and why I'm doing it all. So this character starts at a low rank at D, and as his rank gets higher from consecutive hits, he starts dealing more and more damage and unlocks bonus abilities. So I have a gunner based build. So what I'm doing is I'm punching out all those shots. That's got me up to C. I'm gonna go for a regular attack. That's gonna get me up to B. And then I'm gonna repeat that for Verso. Now this is just one way you can play Verso. Now Verso is up into A, and one more series of attacks. So he'll get to S rank on his next turn. Mayel, her whole thing is different stances. There's like a defensive stance, there's a nuke stance, there's a burn stance. I could go for my straight one, but let's not go for that just yet. Instead, let's go offensive stance applies 2 more burn. I don't think I have anything that puts me in offensive stance. We're gonna go, he already has some burn on it. So we're gonna hit him with a burn ability. And most of your abilities is gonna be some kind of QTE you're gonna have to hit. So right there, I'd do that one little QTE. It's just 6 more FP left, so it's like, all right, well, there's a couple things I could do. Let's go, let's just hit him with this. And if I get that perfect, that little QTE there, that's gonna allow me to get more damage out of him. So on this character, her whole thing is elements. So I can do an ice move. Now it says consumes. If I had previously done a fire, a light, and an earth move, instead of doing medium ice damage, I would do like massive ice damage. Or with Thunderfall, deals medium damage to a random enemy, 2 to 6 hits. If it crits, triggers an additional hit, consumes fire. So if I had fire, it's stronger. And so her whole thing is, well, one of the ways to play her is you have different things that create elements, and then you have heavy spenders. The build I have on her, we're gonna do this thing called Elemental Trick, and this is gonna do all 4 elements. And each hit that is a crit, I generate that color. So in that single attack, because this is a high crit build for her, she's managed to generate lightning, ice, fire, and earth. So now I can do Elemental Genesis, which is like a big nuke from her. And I can only do this move if I get all 4 of those pips. So he is about broken, so we're gonna go for a break attack, and then I'll probably we're gonna go for this. Sound says can break. His little bar is full, so we're gonna go for a break here. And now he's broken. You can think of that like a stagger window almost. I want to get up to S though. So we're at S. Now to close things out, I'm gonna go with a gradient. I'll do Angel Eyes. Big ultimate finish. But so like there's a ton of different things going on in combat that just make it extremely different from your typical turn-based game, you know, where you pick your ability and that's it. Crits apply burn, almighty mass gives increased damage, doubles enemies burn. Cool. Other burn to deal 2% more damage per burn consumed. So almighty would deal 200% damage. But so like there's a shit ton of different builds for each character, and it's like if you're the type of person that when you play character-based RPGs like this, you know, where you have a set party, you're like, I want to dig really deep in, I want to make crazy builds. This game has that. So that's what appealed to me. Is like, you know, even though I haven't really vibed with turn-based in a long time, it doesn't feel like your typical turn-based, and there's crazy build depth that's going on. But on top of that, soundtrack's fucking killer. Like, soundtrack's good enough, you're gonna add that shit to your Spotify playlist. The story is heavy. Story is heavy, emotional, you're probably gonna cry. And then the characters and the world building are just charming as fuck. Like there's so many moments playing through the game, and like so many like dialogue moments in particular that were like just so off the cuff that I never would have seen them coming, but they in the end they ended up just fucking cracking me up. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find, there is this Verso Monaco scene. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
He transforms by collecting never.
Like, I'm just gonna, hold up. I'm just gonna play some of these clips. Just for a second. Let me, I'm trying to think how to, hang on. Let me kill this first so that I can beat the game. Wrap up. For each stack, the character's next instance is reduced to 1.
The dance begins. Prepare for annihilation.
That's quite enough. So this is just like 2 minutes of fucking Verso and Monaco just being funny as fuck.
You found worthy friends, Verso.
Jealous?
What are you doing?
I just need the foot. Aha!
He transforms by collecting never and fate. Don't ask me how it works. I've never understood.
Now that we've had some good battles to warm the spirits, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
We're heading for old Lumiere.
Okay, bye.
Hey, come on. Hey. Hey, look. I know we failed before, but look, you doofus. Don't you recognize her?
Of course I do.
Then you know what that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
This is your only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes, good.
Noko's coming too.
Oh, you are?
I don't know, man. It's like it's just the way, like, the way characters will like argue with each other and shit in this game. Like, I don't know. To me, it's like the same vibes as like me hanging out with a friend and we're fucking bullshitting with each other. You know, and it's just like you don't get that. Yeah, right. Yeah, you would not see that shit in a AAA game. Like, so it's just I don't know, man. This game's just fucking special. Like the writing, the energy, the aura, like, yeah, exactly. The dialogue is like people having an actual conversation. It doesn't feel like they wrote the dialogue and then it had to go through a fucking HR department to get approved. And you know, they weren't like overly like, they weren't like, oh, we got to put it through a focus group to make sure it appeals to the right demographic. Like, everything about this game just feels fucking natural and good. And probably the craziest thing is it's made by a fucking small dev team. Like, the dev team I think is like 35 people total. It was mostly people that have been in the industry and left their companies because they were tired of the corporate bullshit, and instead they just created a fucking indie hit after breaking off from their past studios, and they knocked it out of the fucking park. Like, this does not look like an indie game, but the entire budget for this game was under 10 million. With like a new studio that was basically a startup. Like, that's fucking just, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And then the music for the game, the music's the craziest part, bro, because the music is a fucking total vibe. And the guy that did all the music, the director, like, had like asked for I don't remember if the director like just threw out like a thing on like a Slack group or some shit. It was like, oh, we're looking for someone who does music, and like the guy was like, here's my SoundCloud, and it was just like, yo, this is really good. How would you like to do music for our game? And the guy was like, okay. That's it. It wasn't, you know, like, you think of like Nier Automata, From Software, and all these games that have like crazy fucking soundtracks, and you know, it's got people behind those soundtracks that you're like, oh, you know, this person, yeah, this person's the GOAT. They make such good fucking music. No, the director just like found this fucking dude's SoundCloud and was like, you want to make us one of the most banging gaming soundtracks of all time? And the dude was like, Lamau, bet. Like, that's crazy. So like I said, man, this game, it's just, it's
Time to end this.
It's just pure, like, I don't even know how, like, it's just the stars aligned like never before with this game. You had a fucking good cast, you got good writing, you have good fucking music, you have combat that somehow completely breaks the mold for a turn-based game. You have a world you're gonna fall in love with that's like fucking emotional and deep. Like, everything about this game, yeah, it is lightning in a bottle. It absolutely is. Where's this last one at? Usually you can like see all of them within the vicinity. Oh, the story too. The whole fucking concept of the painters. Like, god damn, that shit goes so deep. I'm not trying to like go deep into anything in case there's people who haven't played it, but like, dude, the story in this game is so fucking good. Like, so fucking good. Like, absolutely crazy story. Twists that would fucking make M. Night Shyamalan blush. And the composer randomly found the singer online too, like Destiny, right? Like, there's so, like, bro, the rap sheet for this game in terms of like how it came together is so fucking wild that if I wasn't playing the, it's hard to believe this game even exists. I've been saying it since they announced it for the Game Awards. People are like, well, what's your game of the year? It's Expedition 33. Does anyone see the last glow? Or maybe it's like, is it over here? Is it blending in? Is it actually one of these lollipops and it just looks like a balloon? It's on other side, like far. That could be why there's the finger here and the grippy. What is this island? Some kind of... So... I'm trying to think how to describe shit without spoiling. So a big part of Expedition 33... Oh, hang on. Fuck. How do I... Let's just say this. There's a lot of different worlds and sections that you're going to explore, and they're very unique. And there's good reasons for that. Zahn should have won a lot, and his voice actor? I don't know about that. I mean, I love Ben Starr, but if you were gonna put Ben Starr as Verso versus Ben Starr as Kazan, like, the Verso performance has more range, man. Let's be honest. Kazan barely got to talk in the game. I thought Ben did a great job with it, but I don't think I would put it above his performance as Verso. Yeah, you can't really explain why we're in Candyland without spoiling a ton of shit. Fifth hit with a skill, so I do my elemental thing. Get them. Yeah, I want that on for sure. Gradient parry would be good to get on everybody. What build am I running? This is the everything build. No, I'm running like a gunner build, and then Mayo. Well, you know what? Let me actually let's Mayo can take a C. Let's get CL back in here. You think in the voice acting segment it should have been Renoir's voice actor instead of Gustave? Yes. Not that Charlie Cox did a bad job at all, because he did good, but when I think like emotional dialogue, I don't know, the whole the interactions between Gustave Mayel and Verso stand out above everything else for me when I think back to the dialogue in this game. Where is this thing at? Someone mentioned it was near the cage, not far from the cage. 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 A cave? Cage cave? can see it from here. But other side of the cage. What is the cage? Oh, there it is.
Well, that will help.
A scheme. Converts all stains into dark. With 4 active dark stains, any skill can consume them to deal 300% more damage. What the fuck? So I could do a 400% mayhem, or would that also work with elemental? Oh, it wouldn't work with elemental genesis. But no, wait, it would, wouldn't it? Any skill can consume them. Fuck. What the fuck? I mean, I'd lose out on the 100% crit. But that sounds good. I want to go level that up like right now. What is new in the update? A ton of shit. We're in a whole new ass zone that's huge. We have to go to camp to level up weapons, right? I don't think we can do it in the field. Or maybe I can do it at a flag. Oh god, this is gonna be a jump challenge.
Not impressed.
What that little dick? So you clearly have a skill issue.
Not impressed.
Do I gotta... I'm trying to remember. Do I gotta jump as soon as it goes up? Well, no. If it's like a dodge, you gotta do it early. No, I guess you're right. It is after. Okay. Counters deal 100% more damage for each successful jump counter. Fuck. Bro, I'm getting some cracked out pictos. Specifically because any skill can consume them, so Genesis should work. Yeah, I mean, it should be crazy. It should be fucking insane. That should, honestly, that might, because like in my mind, if I had to rank how strong characters could be, I would say, well, CL is probably number 1, I think. Previously that would have been Mayel, but after they fixed her, I think CL has higher potential. Then I would do Verso and Mayel close to one another. Verso felt insane. And and then Loon and Minoko. But with that new thing, with this, because if I'm reading this correctly, assuming the attack power gets comparable to the other ones, so we would use our Elemental Mayhem. That's going to give me a 20% damage boost. Oh no, I would need to do 2 turns because I'll need to do that to get them all. I'll need to base attack to shift them all dark. Then I could probably do 1 more if damage stacks to get me up to 40. And then hit that 300% damage. How did they fix CL? Was CL broken? I don't remember anything being wrong with CL. CL's always been doing, she's capable of doing insane damage. It's just usually the setup for it takes longer. Because like you gotta, so the way I was playing CL, Martinon on Twilight Start, deal damage to all enemies based on the number of charges. On Twilight Start, apply Foretell, double Sun and Moon charge generation. So what I was doing for her is, because so you got to remember when your Sun and Moon goes off, you get a damage modifier there. So I was usually trying to get like 4 Sun charges, 4 to 5, and then I would shift things and convert. But like by getting that 5, it's actually closer to like 10. So you're getting her up to 10 charges, and then you're going Twilight. It's going to deal spread damage. It's going to full Foretell on everybody. And then she's usually tossing out like 1,000% damage nuke. But it requires that setup, you know? Whereas like Mael, well, Mael, all you got to do is... You said CL is the best after... Oh, I meant after they fixed Mael. Because early Mael... Yeah, I see where that's confused. Early Mael, all you had to do was... Either you could use... Where's that little shit at? This. Medallion. Start in Virtuoso stance. So you could just start in Virtuoso stance, and then you could use CL to double her damage, immediately give her the next turn, and then she would just drop out her move and do billions of fucking damage. Like billions with a B. Not like 2 billion, like 256 billion. So they were like, that's not how much this is supposed to do. So they fixed that. And then they, Medallion got hit pretty hard too, or fixed and so, or not Medallion, which one was it? Oh, it was Medallion. Yeah, because you start in Virtuoso. The power on that's only 5880. And Lithium is 9740. And I like that it's void damage. And counterattack, I get into Virtuoso stance, so I like that more. You can still do like 10 billion. I think CL can go higher than that. Verso has a couple different builds. I always like the shooting build for Verso. It just, I don't know, it's always felt good. It's like boom, 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 and then he fucking goes in and smashes shit with Samoso. Samoso also keeps him alive. Plus 1 to all perfection, 20% light damage with skills. But like he has like burn builds, he has auto attack builds. There's a ton of flexibility in Verso. And then Loon, I felt like I've always liked Loon, but I feel like when everyone, for me at least, when everyone starts getting the damage breaks, I feel like my Loon wasn't able to keep up, because like the strongest thing she was hitting with was her Elemental Genesis, and I feel like that, you know, like looking at moves, that's extremely high damage, but it's only going to be like those couple hits, and I felt like her extremely high wasn't comparable to everyone else's extremely high. But point being, if I can suddenly triple the potential damage of it, Loon gradient attacks. See, I didn't fuck with the gradient attacks nearly as much as I should have. I had so many people tell me in the comments, they're like, bro, use your fucking gradients, and I'm always like, I know, I forgot, sorry, forgot again. Minoko Permastun. I didn't play with that one either. Minoko, I think I used Minoko the least. I got all of his skills and whatnot. I don't know. He just didn't excite me the way the other characters do. But yeah, there's just an insane amount of build flexibility in this game. Flag level there, you just ambushed. You can power up to perma level 3 gradient attack for Minoko, so he can permanently stun a single target with his gradient. That's pretty funny. Where was the level flag? You said I just passed it. I'm not here for you. Go away. It was like this way, this way. I remember there being one like right here, but I didn't see it when I walked past because I'm blind. There it is. Upgrade weapons. Gets up to 10,802. What were we using? Stark, we were using Coralim at 10,607. Damn, it is! I'm pretty sure that's a new best in slot weapon for her. In terms of raw power, I think so. Yeah. And we got defense and agility maxed out. Got on. I want you to have full strength. Seems mid. Oh, I need to crank her fucking crit way up. .94% crit rate. That's probably enough. That's probably enough. But we might as well crank it more. I want you to have more speed. Augmented first strike. I think Mayel probably needs that though. Mayel's at 101. Yeah, I can't take that from Mayel. That's high speed. Lumina. Those back on. Exactly. Yeah. So the main move that we're doing, it makes it so that when I crit, I get the elemental color. So we're trying to set things up to where she is going to, when she does that move, it's going to always crit. Because then it's going to make sure I get all of my colors. So now I go for elemental trick, and this is going to get all 4 guaranteed.
your reckoning.
Only one of those slipped through, and it instantly dealt 1.7 million. This was my game of the year. Complete the birthday party. I got you cake, bro. What do you mean completed? I brought cake. Complete this birthday party. Do I need to like present the cake? So good, I want more. Yeah, it's good. You need 3 pieces of cake. Damn! I only got 1 piece of cake. Yeah, new music, new enemies, new pictos, new bosses. It's big. It's not like some quick little rinky-dink zone. This place is fucking huge. What cat? What do you want? I ain't stopping my stream to feed you. You're out of your mind, bro. No, skedaddly do along, kitty. Music's a fucking vibe. Player voice was trollish. So I don't know if it's accurate or if people were just saying this to say it, but someone in stream said that the devs were offering in-game rewards when players voted for them in the Player's Choice for the Game Awards. It's like a gotcha. So apparently people were logging in and it was like, vote for us and get 50 free waifu rolls or some shit. Once again, don't know if this is true. This is what I was told. But if it is true, that's so fucking funny. What up, big bitch? Chromatic fractal. Fuck him up, Verso. Oh, bro is not surviving.
Ready to strike.
Right in the dick. Boat.
Nice.
That's cool. That's kind of cool. Using a skill that's less than 4 AP will mark all enemies. And then consume each AP above 4 to gain 50% more damage per AP consumed. So, what's max AP? 9? It's 9, right? So Does this mean my Stedenhall would deal an extra 250% damage and also simultaneously apply burn? Because that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty fucking cracked. If you're capped at 4, why would you be capped at 4 though? Oh wait, because on each turn start, consume HAP. Oh yeah. Well, but there's ways to gain AP mid-turn. Well, consume it all and use Gramage. Just a wee hate crime. What's your garden over here?
Nice.
Cut him down.
Oh man, you should know.
Time to end this.
Seems like there's quite a large amount of content in this update. Like, I have a feeling this ain't gonna be like a one and done. It's gonna be 2 to 3 streams to get through all of it, probably.
What have we here?
Am I going? What am I doing? I thought I was collecting balloons. I don't know, what benefit is there to coming up here? Hang on, this dude being fucking weird. You gotta stop that. We almost had it. Well, what were we trying to get? The other nominee should have gotten 1 word at least. No. No. Get that participation trophy the fuck out of here, bro. That's the kind of attitude that raises bitches. You're either first or you're last, all right? Kingdom 2 devs thought they were robbed. See, that's the attitude of a bitch. That's bitch attitude. Nothing would be more cringe than like, oh, we should have won. We were robbed. If your fans loved your game enough to be like, damn, KCD should have won some. That's good. That's good. You want your fans to appreciate your game. If as a dev, you're like, we were robbed. Nah, that's fucking cringe, bro. Nothing is more cringe than a professional throwing a fucking pity party for themselves. It's like I've seen streamers do that shit. They're like, I should have gotten that sponsorship. Nope. Nope. I hope you never get another one if that's your fucking attitude. All right, where am I? Where do you got me trying to jump to? I cannot find what I'm looking for up here. There's more on the other side. There's always something. Do I climb up here? That's where I came from. Spotted people? I didn't see any spotted people. I mean, could I make it across this? Yeah, this is more of a course. Oh. JRPG. Oh. GOTY was my personal. Hey, my thing personally, I feel like unless your sequel is such a insane fucking overhaul that it borderline redefines what your game is known for, unless that's the case, I will always give more credit to a new original IP every time. Let me explain. Because like we had a lot of banger sequels this year. Fucking Death Stranding 2, Silk Song, Ghost of Yote, KCD was also a sequel. Hades 2. They're all fucking fantastic games. But with every one of those, they had the blueprint. They had already made a good game, and they went to make another one. Same, you know. They had the blueprint. So it's like, You know, you got a swordsmith that's known for making bomb-ass swords, and you're like, oh man, that's like the 10th sword he's made. That sword looks so fucking good. Like, that's cool. But if it's some dude showing up for the first time making a sword that looks as good or better, and you're like, who the fuck's this new guy? That's way more hype, you know? Yes, Witcher 3, that's a perfect example. Because if you play Witcher 1, whoa. Witcher 1 was rough. Witcher 1 wasn't that far from a disconnected from a fucking point and click at certain times. Each successive hit deals 10% more. First hit of a skill applies mark. Second hit of a skill and following hits don't consume mark. That's kind of nasty. But yeah, I mean, going from Witcher 1 to Witcher 2 was like, okay, I see what they're going for, and going from Witcher 2 to Witcher 3, you were like, excuse me? Like, that's a fucking overhaul. I mean, you can enjoy it. It's just, you know, I think a good way to say it is if you first got into The Witcher with The Witcher 3, and then you're like, I want to play the old ones, and you go back to Witcher 1, you're gonna be like, what in the Kentucky Fried Fuck is this? Is this the same dose? It is it's a big change. But like, you know, if we look at, you know, you look at Hollow Knight and you look at Silksong, they're both banger games, but I feel like it has the same energy. You look at Tsushima and Yote, both good games, the same energy. You know, even FromSoft. I like Dark Souls 1, I like Dark Souls 2, I like Dark Souls 3. But like, you know, each Dark Souls game is very much the same energy. And then they went and they did Sekiro, and you were like, oh, this feels different. This is new. I like this. And we got Bloodborne, and you were like, oh, this feels really different. I like this too. And you know, it's not, I didn't like them any more than the other ones. I still love them all, but it was something that was fresh and different. And then we got Elden Ring, and you were like, oh, this is familiar, but it still feel new. I like this, something about this. It's like, you know, your wife dyes her hair and you're like, well, I was used to a brunette, but okay, I think I can get on with a blonde, you know. It's a whole different dynamic all of a sudden. But that's not like the energy I got looking at a lot of the other games up there this year. You know? Like, they're all good games, but like, they just, to me, it felt like they had the same energy as their prior entries. And I was a fucking simp for Death Stranding too. That game had me crying like a baby. All right, Bloom, let's see what you can do.
So much potential.
Skills cost 1 less AP. Bye. Consumes up to 100 burn to deal 10% more damage per burn. So 1000% damage base attack hits? Excuse me? Hype for Witcher 4 and Neo 3? Yeah, man, of course. Who wouldn't be? And buy that. I'm gonna buy that too. Give me these haircuts. Give me this, you know what? Just give me fucking everything. I'll buy this, I'll buy this. I got money to blow. Let's go. Buying everything you own. Damn with Tears of the Kingdom is simply refinement. Yup. Now I'm thinking about more sequels. When a sequel came out and you were like, fuck, this is so crazy good. The Control sequel looks like it might have that vibe. Red Dead? Gave him a mullet. I'm trying to think. It's been so long since I've played Red Dead 1. Struggling to remember how distinct it is from Red Dead 2.
Soon, you shall meet my oldest nemesis.
Excellent, excellent.
Who is your... Wait, you mean...
Choo choo. Getting the full effect. No, I gotta take off the thing. That's because she has on the new thing. Which I think is probably still worth it. Where's it at? The thing that gives you Barap. What was that one called? Faint. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. So it's, you have 4 Barbappa stacks. But every 5th hit with a skill deals 600% more damage. Oh. Yeah, I do need to basic. You're right. Oh, I forgot about that. Isn't there like a I want to read more about the Barappa stacks and what they are exactly. The root of all evil. The fuck am I about to fight?
Well, you remember how to summon him?
I think I do.
Flag on your left. I'm sure I'll be there when I die.
We are the warriors of legend. We are here to challenge the dastardly Obscur, most villainous of all villains.
You have so many new titles.
But why were you upside down in the water?
Holding my breath. For as long as possible, my record is 5,000 years!
Good job. Mine is 6,000 years.
Obscur, it is you who shall be annihilated. Prepare to do that.
This has got to be so fucking confusing for people that have not played this game. Like, what in the fucking fantasy writing is this?
Cut him down. Let's go the path.
For each stack, the character's next instance of damage with a skill or attack is reduced to 1. So wouldn't 4 shots remove it?
A storm is coming. A storm is coming. Let's go.
But she needs to be a high crit though too.
Do me in.
Oh, it doesn't work with elemental genesis. What? Why can't I can't do mayhem or elemental genesis? That sucks. But I think I can do it for... I'm guessing Crippling Tsunami will turn into the empowered version.
Feel the storm.
Yeah, it consumed them all. Okay.
Bring it on. Let's have some fun.
Excuse me?
Cut him down. End of the line.
Fuck it.
Elements, converge. Let the ink flow.
Oh, the last little bit he has won't go. Do you have a break? Doom!
I need to strike.
$20 for Tell.
Oh well. I die again.
I cannot parry any of this. What the fuck?
My lovely fate.
Fuck it. Do what you can, buddy. Or an agile mask.
Time to hit big. Last chance. Not looking good. Get out of this campus.
Oh fuck, because I have the Barat thing on. Oh fuck. Bro, we're cooked. I gotta take that off.
Your turn to shine.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. It's okay, gang. Just let it end. Let it end.
We're overdue for some mayhem. Time for mayhem.
The dance begins. The dance begins. Ready to parry.
I think if I take that off, I think I pull it off.
Shot. Witness the flames.
Spicy. It's getting spicy.
Yeah, I don't have. Oh my god.
Blades sharpened.
So basically, I have a thing on where my first 5 attacks, or like my first 4 attacks, hit for 1,
On me.
but then the 5th does like 600% damage, which like is a net increase, you know, because we're looking at like,
The dance begins.
you know, you're taking you know, all the damage and counting, banking on that 5th hit. Oh wait, shit, no, I didn't want to do shit. Shit. I wanted to like go to Abandoned Battle. We didn't get the flag, so I'm trying to remember like how far back is it about to go? All right, here. Was there, y'all said there was a flag by the boss?
We're close. Prepare the
Which, let me take it. I could probably keep it on Verso, because Verso is primarily a gun build. Let me read this. 4 stacks. So as long as I'm doing, basically, I need to do stuff that will have 5 hits. And then you got Endbringer is 6, so it works with that. 13 hits. 5 hits. Yeah, so it can work for Verso. You do not need it. Instead, you can pick up Gradient Parry. There's some powered jumps.
Mael, you remember how to summon him?
I think I do.
Mm-hmm. 6 points. No, you don't have the points to strike storm. Why are you lying to me, game? And then her using a skill that doesn't consume stain, increased damage. Resets on using a skill that consumes stains. Base attack turns them into dark, 4 any skill can consume. I mean, I think that would still be best in slot. I mean, for a pure lightning build, that sounds interesting. But for her, like, so we know Elemental Genesis still needs to be hard casted, which it sucks that's not going to get the bonus, but that's okay. Mayhem can't be used, so we drop Mayhem off. And instead, I think we go for some crazy shit. We slap like Terror Quake in there, or have Crystal Crush, low damage to earth. So we could slap in Crystal Crush. I could slap Hell in. And I could just use those. Yeah. Do that, Hell. And then Stormcaller when I get that. Which will be soon. Very high single target lightning, critical hits trigger greatly increase. So so I could hit either medium lightning damage at the end of turn and low lightning damage. And they receive damage. Double Thunderstrike. Now let's get this first. So you are break. Thunderfall. You are cracking shit. Could toss on heal. No. Let me do Elf. And then I'll put Crippling Tsunami back on there. I was blocked for being true to my gift. The last day of judgment is real. Okay. Listen, bro, you were timed out because you were being weird, and now you're coming back and you're being weird again. So I'm going to go ahead and put you in timeout for another 24 hours. Next time you do it, I'm just going to ban you. Sorry, you're being fucking weird. Typically, I would just ban you right here, but I'm in a really good mood right now. Don't do that. Don't ruin the vibe. Let's do it. Here we go. Now we're set up. Right? Like, who the fuck? Why are you gonna come in a chat talking about Judgment Day and fires and see me in your dreams, bro? It's fucking weird. That's weird. I'm sitting here eating trail mix playing Expedition 33. I don't want to fucking hear that.
Ready to strike.
Alright, Burso, lead the charge. Boom. Boom. Up to A.
Cut him down.
What are we hitting them with? Extreme physical. 6 hits. Let's do it.
Now's our chance.
I don't know if it's worth it, bro. Hold on. Just watching that. Let me go back and watch this real fast. Just watching that. Let me go back. Up physical. Let's do it. All right, so we did our ones. But oh shit. Let me get you just it's worth it, bro. Look at the damage we hit for, ready? 3.7, 3.7, but then we were immediately into 1.2s. Oh shit, y'all can't see the display capture. So let me rewind this so y'all can see what I'm seeing. So we did the move. We got our ones. That's getting past the Varpapa. And then we got the big damage boost that came in at 3.7, but then the follow-up attack was just at 1.2. I don't know if it's worth it, bro. Hold on. And it's like, so you know, I feel like the first 4 attacks would have also been doing 1.2. I was sharing it. That's why the screen and audio were fucked up. Purposeful fuck up. I knew what I'm doing. No, there's not freezing. We were. Don't forget you get all them ones, right? How could I forget all the ones?
Let us stain them.
Hit him with the elemental genesis.
Full deck.
+3 for tail. 1 for tail. Critical hits apply additional. So I need to have you. You need to be also 100% crit.
Ready.
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Convert him to dark. Parried most of it. This motherfucker. How do I force him to change? Why are you not going down?
Show me what you can do.
Watch out.
Dude. Is this, y'all were saying this is the final boss of, is this who you were talking about? Because, like, fuck me. I turned it down to story mode and I still had to lock in hard as fuck on this fight. Do you have the picture that gives you HP for each parry? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we haven't even been to the tower. I'm gonna try this with Verso having this thing.
We are the warriors of legend. We are here to challenge the dastardly Obscur, most villainous of all villains.
that verso hair? Bro, appreciate the mullet.
Cut him down.
Alright, let's go, bitch.
Cut him down.
We're gonna elemental trick it. Then we're gonna pop him in the titties some. Convert it all to dark. She's gonna get full Fortella. And then with the remainder. No, I do not have enough for Fortune's Fury. Fuck. I was gonna put double damage over on her. Mistakes were made, chat. I'll mark it instead.
So much potential.
Alright. And now that's how we use it. So I could go max burn. Six hits trigger, critical hits trigger an additional hit. Lightning Dance also sounds like it would clap cheeks. Holy shit! Holy shit! Brother! Did y'all just see that damage? I think I like that new weapon. I think I like that new weapon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's good now. Rhoda's got us with the belt blaster.
I'm back.
And he barapped me. I mean, in theory, I think I can do the same rotation. But I can take it a step further.
The elements dance.
Elemental trick. Boom, 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 boom. Now she's gonna attack.
So much potential.
What's up, babies? What? You need me to help you do that? I gotta beat up Oskio though. Osio's a bad guy. Yeah, he's an evil bad guy. Yeah, that's Oskio. Yeah, I don't like him either. You want to see me beat him up? Yeah. All right, here we go. Maybe. I'm gonna do a Mega Blast. You wanna see the Mega Blast? Here comes the Mega Blast, ready?
Feel the embrace of fire.
Boom, boom, big fire explosion.
Deck.
Yeah? Alright, here we go. We're gonna do a That's fine. But don't press buttons. Don't go pressing buttons. Ready? We're gonna do Magic Twilight Dance. You wanna push buttons? No, you gotta fit. You gotta fit. No push buttons. No. All right, here we go.
The stars love you.
He's gonna phase transition again.
Let's try it.
Crazy kids. All right. He's about to phase shift, so I don't want to use my gradient here. Or would it make sense to break him? If I break him, because that's going to stun him up,
Time to strike.
presumably. Let me finish this. I'll come. Give me a little bit. Do what? That's you. I'm working right now, baby.
Look out.
Just tries to destroy the world. Bye-bye. What do I gotta do? I know I gotta, do I gotta parry it or gradient counter it? I tried jumping. Gradient parry. Isn't that just right trigger? I pressed that. I thought I did the gradient, unless I pressed the wrong button. As it's jump. Jump is A, dodge is B. It is right trigger? I guess I just timed it wrong. R2, yeah, that's what I hit. Damn. Yeah, he freezes the fuck out of me. All right, these kids are being wild, and we got to do him and then more stuff here. And then I want to check out Endless Tower. So let's wrap up here for now. I will fire this up probably more tomorrow, and we'll continue on and check out more of this DLC. Looks like it's going to be a sick boss fight to learn, though. So I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to go deal with my crazy youngins running around, and I will catch y'all tomorrow.